Hey team, today we're going to help you never select the wrong technology product again. We're going to do that with these four graphs here. This is from an entrepreneur named, or inspired by an entrepreneur named Alex Hormozi, and his book, $100 Million Offers, that I highly recommend everybody read. It's about making offers. However, this one, we've kind of retooled it and graphed it out to show you how to evaluate offers. So when you're looking at restaurant technology, Yelp waitlist, this program, Bambi for HR, Restaurant Accounting Services Inc. for managing your financials, all of these apply. You can select different offers from all of them based on your needs. And so the four criteria we're going to use to evaluate offers are: does it reflect your dream outcome? What is the likelihood of achievement? What is the time delay? And what is the effort and sacrifice? Dream outcome and likelihood of achievement, a really great offer. These should go up, and they tend to cost more the more that they reflect your dream outcome, or the higher the likelihood of achievement. And with time delay and effort and sacrifice, they're going to trend down to cost more. So lower time delay, higher cost, and a lower effort and sacrifice, but higher cost. Now, what this graph means on dream outcome, we have dream outcome at the top and cost at the bottom. We have DIY, do it yourself, done with you, and done for you. So these are three typical solutions that you'll run into from all kinds of restaurant technology products. And DIY typically is the cheapest. However, it's going to have the lowest likelihood of achieving or reflecting your dream outcome, because it's done by you, not a professional who specializes in, say, creating video content like we do with ExpandShare. The likelihood of achievement with DIY, being a full-time restaurant operator or restaurant manager, you're going to have your plate full generally. So how much time can you dedicate to this with a DIY solution versus a done with you solution versus a done for you solution? So your likelihood of achievement goes up if somebody's, really doing all the legwork for you. You're just approving things throughout the process, or they're helping you implement it, and your likelihood of achievement goes up, but of course it costs more. Same here with time delay. You can see the DIY solution will generally have a high time delay, but a low cost here. And that's because, again, you're often carrying multiple buckets of responsibility. The done with you solution is usually, a really nice balance for all of these, and a great way to get some traction if you're looking for kind of a middle ground solution. So for example, that might be using Synergy Sync. That would be, say, the sync program is really a done with you solution, versus contracting custom content with us in ExpandShare would be a done for you solution, where we go in and create your mission, culture, values videos, your menu mastery recipe videos, and your guest excellence videos. And then effort and sacrifice, same thing here. So DIY is typically going to cost the least, but it'll have the highest degree of effort and sacrifice. Done with you, done for you, highest cost over here, very low effort and sacrifice. So this is not to say that DIY solution you should never approach, because down the line, as your restaurant is systemized and you're really just responsible for holding people accountable to being in the places that you've asked them to be, when you've asked them to be there doing the things that you've asked them to do, and you have your stack structure built out, that's your structure, your training, your accountability, and your communication systems. You may have time to take on projects and select items that you want to work on and build some of your own content, or redo your inventory system with a new program and save yourself $2,000 in onboarding when they have a done with you or a done for you solution with an implementer. There's all different ways to use this stuff. None of these are bad. Oftentimes a DIY offer is wonderful. We work a lot with a company called Restaurant Accounting Services Inc. They are kind of a hybrid between done with you and done for you to reflect your dream outcome, have a high likelihood of achievement, a relatively low time delay, and kind of medium effort and sacrifice on your part. And that works really well for them because it gives you some ownership and some understanding of the program, doing some of the legwork, but they really guide you through it. And then the end goal is for them to just be able to now take a done for you approach in delivering P&L to you once a week. That's a really good example of where something might fall on the spectrum. But anytime you're considering a solution, I think it's important to look at the barriers between you and what you want to accomplish in your restaurant. And if you have if you have positive cash flow and you've got a little bit of money to invest, look at third-party solutions. Just like this program is a third-party solution, so is Yelp waitlist, so is Resi, so is Toast for improving your point of sale, all of them. And they can remove barriers and they can help you get progress. They all have multiple offerings. If you use this to evaluate them, you'll know exactly what you have time for, and be realistic about that. You can't just decide that you're going to have more time and pick a DIY solution without actually changing your hectic schedule. You actually have to make sure you've got the time to do that, so that you don't buy a product and then you're paying for it for 4 months before you roll it out. The done for you solutions is the reason that you pay $10 or $20 a month for a gym membership DIY, but $50,000 for liposuction. This is also why, say, Xanax is a multi-billion-dollar industry and meditation is not. DIY generally ranks lower in reflection of dream outcome and likelihood of achievement, higher in time delay and effort and sacrifice, but they're cheaper approaches. But oftentimes we have ideas of what we can accomplish and they don't necessarily pan out the way that we think. So the closer you get to a done for you solution, if you can afford it, not to say that liposuction is better than having a healthy workout routine. This isn't about necessarily what's better or worse for you. This is about, evaluating offers. I hope that is helpful. I hope that you can use this to pick the right solutions for you to move forward in some areas that you've been stuck previously. If you have any questions, of course, reach out to us at sync@synergyconsultants.com, and I will land this in the toolbox so you can refer back to it anytime and make sure that you've got everything you need.